Okay, this is just a quick video to show you the Novint Falcon games controller being used to play a game called the Hunter, which is a really cool hunting simulation. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the Falcon first. As you can see, it's about the size of a football. The footprint's about the same as a normal mouse mat, and it has 3 arms coming out of the main body which connect to a grip. Now, there are 2 kinds of grip. There's a simple ball grip here, and the one we're going to be using for this game, which is a pistol grip with a trigger and 3 thumb buttons. So I'm just going to click that in. Now you can use the Falcon as a replacement for the mouse in any game that has mouse input, and it works very similarly to a mouse, so I can just move my hand up or down, left or right, to move the view in that direction. Again, like a mouse, if you move your hand slightly to the right, you'll get a slight movement to the right. If you move it twice as far to the right, it'll move twice as far. Now, whereas with a mouse, if you were to keep looking to the right, eventually you're going to run out of mouse mat, and you're going to have to lift up the mouse, move it over to the left, put it down again before you can continue looking to the right. With the Falcon, it's a little different. You have a sort of a virtual springy wall at each edge of the movement area, and you can just push against that wall to rotate the view, and you can continue rotating indefinitely. If you want to move it faster, you can just push harder against the wall. The really cool thing about the Falcon, though, is as well as being an input device, it also has a motor connected to each of the 3 arms. Now, what this enables it to do is, as well as you being able to move it about, it can actually move your hand about as well. I'll show you what I mean by going onto this firing range here. And I'm just going to get out a pistol. Okay, so when I fire the pistol, you should be able to see the gun back. Now the Falcon can actually do more subtle forces as well, so after firing, I can actually feel the hammer being pulled back after the shot as well, and the click as that happens. If I reload the gun, I can actually feel the movements of the gun through the animation. I can feel the spent cartridges being pulled out, the new ones being inserted, the click as the cylinder shuts, and so on. Now, all the different weapons in the game have their own forces, so if you fire a pistol, it'll feel different to firing a shotgun or firing a rifle. And obviously they have different animations, different forces rather, for the reloading sequences as well, to match the animation. I'm just going to show you one other weapon though, which is a little bit different, which is a compound bow. Now with this, I can actually pull the bowstring back and feel the tension of the bowstring pulling my hand forward. Now when I let go of the string, obviously that fires the arrow, and I can actually feel the bowstring snapping forward. I can feel that it vibrate as it does so. Now, as well as the weapons, there are forces for the items in the game as well. So if I pull out, okay, so here we've got a can of smoke spray that's used to see which way the wind's blowing, and if I just fire that, I can actually feel the can being lifted up. I can feel the spray squirting out of it. If I change to, what have we got here? Okay, a digital camera. As I raise this to my eye, I can actually feel the click as the lens cover slides back. I can feel the whir as the lens slides out of the camera's body. If I take a photo, I can actually feel the click of the shutter, and if I lower it again, I can feel the lens slide back into the body and the click as the cover shuts. Now, as well as the items and weapons in the game having forces, the profile also keeps track of your coordinates. Now, from that we can calculate your speed and your acceleration, and then play appropriate forces. So, for example, if I walk up these 2 steps, I'll feel a slight bump as I go up each step. If I walk off the end of the platform, again I'll feel a slight thud when I hit the ground. And similarly, if I'm running over uneven terrain here, I can actually feel just very subtly, all the bumps in the terrain. If I walk into an object, I can actually feel a slight bump when I hit the object. Now, all these forces incidentally can be tuned individually in a bit of software called FGen Manager. So what I'll do is I'll just bring that up next so you can see what that's like. Okay, so here we are in FGen Manager. I'm just going to open the profile for the hunter. Now you can see along the top there's a series of tabs. If I click on the Controls tab, that allows you to adjust the sensitivity of the mouse control in the game. If I click on the Forces tab, I've got a series of sliders. There's a master slider at the top, so I can increase or decrease the strength of all the forces at once, or I can adjust them all individually. So we've got separate sliders for bowstring forces, movement, recoil, reloading, and something I didn't mention before, which is weather forces. Now this is actually for rain in the game. When it starts raining in the game, you'll actually feel the raindrops hitting you as well, which is a nice little immersion booster. One other thing to mention actually is the Falcon's fully compatible with both 3D vision and track IR. Now if you use those three together, it's a pretty compelling combination. You've got full 3D stereoscopic visuals, plus head tracking, plus full 3D haptic feedback. So it's, you know, about as close to holodeck as you can get these days. Okay, so that's the Novint Falcon with the Hunter. If you want to know some more about it, I'll post a couple of links in the description to forum threads. And as soon as the profile is released, I'll include a download link as well. If you have any questions, obviously just fire away in the comment section, and thanks for watching. Cheers.